think this is going to end up being a weird one. Well, at least we got sound this time. I'm gonna have to go back and redo this. Okay, I think I'm in VR mode now. But now the problem is, where's the chat? Oh my God, what a nightmare. Gaming Legends was good. God, this has got to be one of the worst flights you guys probably ever been on. So, pop the chat out. Close that. There we go. Okay, hopefully we can finally get going now. Ah. Oh my God, once again, folks. God. Gamer Tag, how you doing, my guy? About to take off from my raggedy ass city and set that as departure. And over here is Detroit. This is where we want to go right here. No, right here. Set as arrival. Damn it, I think we're finally ready to get out of here. Gamer Tag, how have you been? I assume that you probably got a copy of Sniper Elite VR, you've probably already played it, recorded it, probably just wait for the embargo to lift so you can upload the video. This is one of the areas where I'm a little bit envious of people like you, Cass and Cherry, Steve Knows, BMF, and everybody else, that you guys get a chance to sample the bigger games long before they come out. But I also understand with you guys being bigger YouTubers, you're much, much busier as far as the YouTube aspect. So and after this stream, I'm going to move this game over to my SSD so it doesn't take forever to load. Or sim, as it would be. Okay, we got to reset the view. It says ready to fly, but it's already got me in the air. What kind of crap is this? Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll just do this flight over again. It already had me on approach. Close it in on What the hell is this? Let's back out again. I'm ready to fly, and it's only got me a few feet away from Detroit Airport. We're going to set that as departure. All right. This time, this has got to be it. And I'm trying to get to Detroit before it gets dark. Then I'll probably have to reset the cockpit view once again. There it is again. It's got me closing in on Detroit Airport. Oh my God, my luck just cannot be this bad. You know what? I'm not going to come in yet. The whole point of this flight was to see downtown Detroit. Just gonna circle around till I see some tall buildings. That the sun trying to peek through the clouds? Oh, there's a couple of baseball fields down there. High school football fields. Ford Field in Comerica Park, they're pretty much in downtown Detroit. Seems like we flew over that, whatever that is. I'll tell you that when I played this game without trying to stream it, it actually ran pretty good in VR. I mean, now naturally it looks a little bit skittish, and whatever the default settings is, the default graphical settings, that's what I have it set on. I haven't tinkered with it. But there's an update coming for this game pretty soon that's going to increase performance across the board, even with VR. So that looks like some tall buildings over there, straight ahead. Because if that's downtown Detroit over there, oh my God, the airport's quite a ways from downtown Detroit. You know, and I'm flying in real time, so what you see is in terms of like the time of day, like the sun going down, this is what's really going on in Detroit right now. So I think it adds to the immersion flying in real time. So all I want to see is the stadiums, and then I'll head back to land, assuming I got enough fuel to do it. And there's some kind of, looks like it's another airport over there. Look at my altitude is slowly dropping. Altitude is still dropping, so I need to speed up a little bit. The water, actually, damn, even in VR, that water looks pretty good. So if that's downtown Detroit, then the stadiums will be over there. But if this isn't downtown Detroit, then I'm just gonna circle back and just go ahead and try to land, and hopefully I'll have enough fuel to land. So I'm wondering if that's the bridge right there, that bridge straight ahead. I'm wondering if that's the bridge, how to get to Canada from Detroit. If that is, then yes, I'm near downtown Detroit. See if I recognize any of these buildings. So I haven't been to Detroit in a while. Nope, I thought that might have been the stadium over there. Still looking for the stadiums. There it is. There it is. Right there. That's where the Tigers play. And then you see Ford Field right there, right next to it. That's where the Detroit Lions play. So I'm actually, I'm going to fly out and then I'm going to circle back. So I guess this stream will end up turning out okay because you guys really didn't need to see Grand Rapids because there's nothing to see there. I mean, we are the second biggest city in Michigan, but you know, sure, we have a baseball team. We have a, I don't know, we'll get a basketball team. It'll fold up. We get another one. We've got a hockey team. You know, our hockey team is an affiliate of the Detroit Red Wings, and our baseball team is an affiliate of the Detroit Tigers. So those teams aren't going anywhere. They get a tremendous amount of support. So I think we can get ready to turn around. and head back to the D. What a sight. My altitude's dropping, so I gotta speed up a little bit. And what time is it? Is there a clock inside this plane? I don't want to fly directly over it. I want to fly slightly to the right of it. So, but you can't miss it. You'll see that Ford logo on the top of the Ford field. For those of you who don't know, the Detroit Lions are owned by the Ford Motor Company. And the Detroit Tigers, as well as the Detroit Red Wings, are owned by Mike Ilitch, who passed away, basically the owner of Little Caesars. So the Detroit Tigers and the Detroit Red Wings are owned by Little Caesars. There it is right there, Ford Field, home of the Detroit Lions, and they're right next to it, Comerica Park, home of the Detroit Tigers. Wow. I mean, even in VR, even with oh shoot, I need to pull up a little bit. And avoid hitting that building. There's an MGM Grand here in Detroit as well. And I'm wondering if that's it. So now we got to find the airport. And get that mouse out of the way. Oh, there's a couple of airports over there. So I didn't know the Wayne County Airport was that far away from Detroit. And then over there to my left is Lake Erie, I believe. We are the Great Lakes State. We are surrounded by 5 lakes: Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, Lake Huron. Forgot the name of the other 2 lakes. So we got Michigan, Huron, Erie. Get my speed back up. So yeah, again, even with me playing this game in VR, I've said this so many times that in VR, graphics in VR don't look as good as they do flat screen. But I think all things considered, especially with me playing this, more than likely, I haven't checked my settings yet, but I'm probably playing this at like medium settings. I think it's running decent. It's definitely not 60 frames. You know, especially because of the extra stress that I'm putting on my PC by streaming it and opening up, you know, YouTube, as well as the Oculus Mirror. And truth be told, since this feels kind of real, I mean, I feel like I should be touching down in Detroit. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, right now I kind of feel like I own my own private plane. I feel like I want to touch down in Detroit and go hang out. But I think out of all the cities that I've been to, as far as like nighttime goes, there's no city like Las Vegas. That city is just so lit up and so beautiful at night. And and since I'm flying in real time, I think like when I streamed this a couple of days ago, I was also streaming in real time. And a couple of planes that came in for a landing. So I think those were, I don't think those were like real life planes, but I think they were live people who were playing the game that were coming in for a landing. And one of them was like on a big Boeing or something. And I don't know, like right now, I feel like I'm getting ready to fly into an airport without permission, and in a couple of seconds there could be some military jets coming to escort me down and then take me to jail. So I think I'm gonna have to swing to the outside a little bit and get ready for the approach. There's obviously two airports, and I'm looking to take that closer one. You know what? You know something I'm wondering? Since a lot of this stuff is in real time, if the Detroit Tigers were playing right now, naturally all the lights in the stadium would be on. So I'm wondering if I flew past the stadium at night on this game, would the stadium be lit up? So I keep looking over to my left, checking the chat. So if I don't respond, it's because it didn't come through. I've said this before a bunch of times with YouTube. The chat works when it wants to. So I'm going to swing out so I can come back in. Because as far away as that airport looked, I need a lot of room to come in with a straight-on approach. Yeah, there's a baseball field down there. High school field. When I stream this again, next time, I don't know why it didn't do that right. You guys, if you were watching, you saw that I set the departure from Grand Rapids, Michigan to Detroit. But for whatever reason, the game just wanted to skip over the entire flight and have me pretty much ready to land in Detroit. But the whole purpose of this flight was to fly over the stadium. So at least I saw the stadiums. And looking out the window, looking at that ground, again, you know, even though the graphics is, you know, even though I've got this on medium settings, I'm guessing, and the graphics are a little bit downgraded, looking out that window is just, it looks so realistic. So I think I can make the turn. I want to take the runway where I can clearly over to my left where I can see it's lit. But I'm thinking that that's the runway that they're giving me the okay to land on. Oh, expect a crash too, because I still haven't figured out how to use the brakes when I touch down. So even if I land this plane correctly, expect a crash. I think I'll be ready to straighten this out here in a second. And I am using my flight stick.
45.
All right, I landed it. Not a bad job.
And Golf Sierra Alpha, please acknowledge.
Oops. And I don't see any of the controls up here for me to acknowledge.
Delta Golf Sierra Alpha, did you copy?
I already know you're gonna shut me up here in a second. Increase fan speed.
Delta Golf Sierra Alpha, did you hear my last transmission?
See, that's the bad thing about the one VR. The bad part about the VR support. So what happens is, when they say, "Do you hear my last transmission?" If you were playing flat screen, you move the mouse stick around, get up to where you see flight control, and then you would click on that, and it would bring up a window, and then you would acknowledge. There's no way to do it from inside this plane, and I'm moving the mouse around, and I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that menu screen come up. So in any case, I did what I set out to do. We got a chance to see Ford Field and Comerica Park before it got dark. So hopefully you enjoyed that little tour of downtown Detroit, flying on Air Clay. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and boogie on out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. Oh, wow. Look at all the comments. Oh boy, wow, a lot of chats that I totally missed. I am so sorry, everybody. But once again, you guys see it right there, all these comments that I missed. And this, like I said, the YouTube chat works when it wants to. Yes, Gamertag, I'm closing in at 1,000. Thank you so much. You've been a big part of that, bringing me on to the VR link. I really appreciate it. Gaming Legends, what is up? Can rely on GT to compare pros and cons on Sniper Elite platform. Definitely. I have so much respect for GT for giving honest opinions of games, even if it's not a very nice review. He's brutally honest, and I have the utmost respect for that. Gaming Legend, you said you got your parachute, and it said and right there, you said it right there. Why is this chat not updating? This is just, it's really a headache with YouTube. Twitch is more reliable. I've never had a problem with the Twitch chat. It's always the YouTube chat. DJ, the Pumpkin Patch Kid, how you doing? And Gaming Legends, you said must be the Detroit lag. It's just some YouTube can be a real headache sometimes. So, and with that, I am going to boogie on out of here and stop the stream from here. And my apologies for any inconveniences with this stream in terms of the chat and all that good stuff. I definitely appreciate everybody watching and supporting. And we will see you on the next one.